Hey, it's Annie, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be reviewing a foundation, and I'm going to give you a heads up. I don't like this foundation, but I'm going to give it one more try. So the foundation that I'm testing out is this one. This is from NARS, and this is their Radiant Foundation. Natural Radiant Long Wear Foundation is what it's called. So I have a makeup artist that follows me on TikTok and said you have to try this. It's it's amazing. It works on every skin tone, and I've tried it 3 times already, and so far it has not worked for me. It looks great when I apply it, but then when I wear it, it looks terrible. This is what I've been doing. What I normally do is I will put my magic cream on first, then I apply it. I always use a sponge. I'm using my Stands Out sponge, okay? So I apply it with that. And then what I was doing the first 2 times is I pressed the powder into my face because I was using my Gucci powder. So I pressed that in, and it both times looked terrible. I thought maybe the first time was a fluke. Second time, I'm like, So then I thought, well, maybe I shouldn't be pressing the powder in. Maybe I should try it with a loose powder. I did it yesterday, and after 3 hours, like my whole chin down here was like, it looked like my chin was dry. Like it was all like coming apart and right around here. It just looked terrible. Now, some people on there said this color is too light for me. I don't know why it looks so light on me. It looks really yellowish. I don't know, but it doesn't matter because it's going to go back unless this works, okay? So I'm not going to apply it with a brush. I don't think that's it. I know somebody said that this works better with your fingers, but here's the thing. If I apply this with my fingers, it's going to look like shit. And the reason that it's going to is because when I apply a foundation with my fingers, it like sits on top of my face. So wherever I have pores, it's like it doesn't melt into my pores. It just sits on top, and then it just it's just terrible. That doesn't look good, okay? Brush is not the best option for me either. Sponge is what works. You guys know I use a sponge for everything. So, and another thing somebody said, they thought I used too much product. They said a pump is going to be good for the whole face. So here we go. I don't think that's going to be enough for the whole face, but that's what somebody said. Okay. So, but we will try it. I think I used like 2 pumps, but we'll try it. We're going to try it, and we're going to see if this works out better, because I really wanted to like this. So I'm going to apply this. After I apply it, I'm going to zoom you in. I'm going to go about my day. If it ends up to be like yesterday, where it's 3 hours in and it looks like crap, then I will, show it sooner, because what's the point of waiting even longer? You know what I mean? But I'm just surprised that I'm going to tell you, this is probably the worst reaction I've ever had to a foundation. There was one recently that I tested. It was awful too, and now I can't remember what it was because I've tested so many foundations. Maybe was it Tom Ford? Was that the one that was horrible? But this one is like, what? It is just awful. Yeah, when I put it on, it looks really nice. I don't think 1 pump is enough for me though, because I don't feel like it really covers much when I do 1 pump. I don't think I have good coverage. I'm gonna have to like, it doesn't spread out really good. You know what it looks like when it did it yesterday? It almost looked like it was latex. Like if I put a latex product over my, I know, I don't know how to explain it. That's what it was like. It was separating so poorly on me. So like 1 pump doesn't look that great on me. I'm just gonna tell you. I have other foundations that look better than this. So 1 pump, it's not enough for me, honey. No. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit more. I'm just gonna go in the areas that I feel like it didn't cover very good. Because when I used it 2 pumps yesterday, I felt like it covered really good. It's really a shame. I really wanted to like this. One thing I notice about NARS foundation, seems like a lot of their colors are yellow, and it's like Laura Mercier is kind of like that too. They're more like warmish looking. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with that. Just kind of blending it up here. I did my concealer already, so yeah, it doesn't look very good. It looked better yesterday when I put a little bit more foundation on, to be honest with you. I'll do the best I can. I feel like I'm gonna have a crappy, it just doesn't look good. Yeah, so it doesn't spread really good. It's thicker. You saw how it looked. Here, I'll show you another pump. It's like thick. It's like a thick foundation. See, it's not moving. It's not really moving. It's a thick foundation. It's hard to spread. Maybe it works better with a brush, but I'm not a fan of the brush. You guys know that. I mean, and even right now when I see it by my forehead, it feels like it's cracked. It looks like it's cracking. So like, I'm like, did I get like a bad batch or something or what? It just, yeah, I can see it. I can see it already. I can see it already. It's like all cracked. Like, why is it doing that? And I didn't put any, today I didn't use any. I'm going to show you guys. Do you see what it looks like already? Do you see how it's cracking? I really want to get you close because I really want you to see this. Can you see how it's cracked? Like, why does it look like that? It looks like shit. Like, it looks all dry and patchy. I don't think I need to wear this the whole day. I think this is going to be my review. It's going to be a very short video. I'm going to go get another foundation to put on because I have another video to film. But I do not like this foundation. I've tried it so many ways. And it's not my skin. Because when I put this on, when I didn't put this on today, like gave it a rest, okay? Because I was like, what the fuck, okay? I used my Anastasia foundation, and it looked great. It didn't look like this. So I don't know why. Did I get a bad one? How is this? How is this radiant? This doesn't look radiant to me at all. It looks terrible. It's just like, oh, my skin looks so terrible with it. Oh my God, it looks, I mean, it looks terrible. It's just all dry and patchy. I don't, like I said, I don't know if they changed the formula. Maybe at one time it was good. Did I get a bad one? What the fuck? I mean, this is like shit. Not for that price tag, honey. That's going back. I've had two bad experiences with foundations. I am going to be testing out. Let me just come back. Let me get some makeup on, fix my face, and we'll come back and have a little talk. And hopefully, whatever I put on over this, hopefully can fix it for the day because I don't want to look like this. All right, so I think I'm done with this. I don't know what the problem is, but I don't like this foundation. It just does not look good on me at all. It doesn't look good on me. I tried to fix it with another foundation and it looks better. It's not great because I can see that breaking up underneath, but it looks better. So this is what I want to say about foundations. Everybody has different skin type. I have oily skin. So I expected that to be radiant because it's radiant and actually was the opposite on me. But when you are testing out a foundation yourself and you try it, you give it a good couple of tries and it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out. I tried this a couple different ways and it's still the same result for me. I know there's some people that like to test it with different primers and different this and different that, but it's like, that's just not practical. Are you really going to do that? Like, is that really going to... I'm not going to go out and try to find a primer to work with that. You know what I mean? Like, if it's not sitting on my skin and it's not looking right, it's just not right for me. Everybody's skin is different. That just does not work on my skin type. And it could be even interacting with my, it could be my sunscreen underneath. I mean, I always let my sunscreen sit on for a while, but maybe that's what it is. But I'm not changing my sunscreen because I like my sunscreen. So, like I said, at the end of the day, either a foundation works for you or not. You shouldn't have to jump through hoops to try to figure it out. I was just trying to figure it out. Usually I don't even give it this much time. But I was trying to do that because it's somebody that follows me on TikTok. So I really was trying to figure it out because he really, really said, I mean, he's always raved about this foundation. So I was like surprised when it didn't work for me. I thought it was going to work for me. It just is just awful on me. So normally I wouldn't have given it that many tries when it was that bad. You know what I'm saying? So this foundation is going to go back. It's just awful. But I think I'm going to try the new NARS foundation. There's one that just came out that's supposed to be more radiant and glowing. I've already told you guys before, but I'm going to mention again. I'm not doing the Charlotte Tilbury foundation. This is a no for me. Everybody I've seen, like I said, share it. They look very, very dewy. And I've seen several people say this is not for oily skin. I've heard the same with the Chanel. I heard the Chanel is just probably better for dry skin too. There are some of us that have mature skin that do have oily skin, so I really wish some of those brands would start thinking about that instead of making everything for dry skin. They just assume everybody that has mature skin has dry skin, but we don't. We have oily skin, and I've even heard some women say they have normal skin. So not all of us have dry skin. It just really depends on, I don't know, how you're taking care of your skin. I don't know what it is, okay? But I'm not going to be. I'm not going to try that. You know what? Somebody told me that the new Charlotte Tilbury reminded them of the It Cosmetics CC cream. So if you like that, you're probably going to like the Charlotte Tilbury, and you'll probably just get the CC cream. That's what I've heard. I don't know. I haven't tried it, but that's what I heard, and I'm not really a fan of that, so that wouldn't make sense to me. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me. This was kind of a weird one because usually I do like a check-in and everything, but what's the point in a check-in if it looks like crap already, you know what I'm saying? So there really is a waste of your time and mine. But if you've tried this and you found that you love it, share it in the comments. Just because something doesn't work for me doesn't mean that it's not going to work for you. I always say that, but this is a for sure, absolutely 2 thumbs down on this. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I'll catch you guys all in my next video.